Let's talk about how to fish a hair jig. It's not, for smallmouth, it isn't fished the way that you might think. It's not something that is on the bottom or you pull it across the bottom. The recent hair jig craze, I guess you could call it, is been done with started out with a black marabou jig, just like this. And you know, 5-10 years ago, this was it. That's all you needed. And but just like every technique, I do believe that the fish get wise to it. So, and the fact that we're fishermen and we just can't use one bait. So now we use all different colors of hair jigs for different situations, the same way that you would with a crankbait or a spinnerbait or whatever. So I'm showing two here, brown and light brown, and this one I call blonde. This is bucktail. This is marabou. This is a synthetic hair jig, and you can see it's big and bushy, but it looks quite a bit different. This jig lends itself to be able to be retrieved a lot slower. I think it's because of the bulk of the synthetic. And this jig was made popular on the St. Lawrence Seaway. Edwin Evers won a Bassmaster event using the synthetic hair. But we've got all types of colors, and you know, go ahead and pick your color for what you're trying to imitate. Mayflies here, light color. I'm using the blonde. This isn't all though. Part of to be very efficient and do this correctly, you want to get this thing as far away from the boat as you possibly can. To do that, you know, it doesn't weigh much. This might be an 1/8 ounce. And I've got a 7'9" rod that has lots of parabolic action. You can see it, very, very forgiving. So it does two things. When you hook the fish, the rod does a lot of the work, but because of the length, I can really sail this thing, you know, and that's an eighth of an ounce. And the trick is to just retrieve it as slow as you can without going crazy. This bait is for fish that are suspended in water column. So if you're seeing them on your graph, you know, they're up above, they're 4 feet off the bottom, they're 5 feet off the bottom, 1 foot off the bottom. If they're suspended, hair jig is an excellent choice to try. Oh! I think I got one. We switched up to a small swim bait, a little Kitech, and they've been a little bit picky today, but we've got a nice one here. They just don't quit. I'm gonna see if I can get him right over here. Does not want to quit. Everything that we used on the video today you can find at Tut's in Garrison, Minnesota, the smallmouth headquarters. No quit in the smallmouth, and then you make it a Mille Lacs smallmouth, and they even get a little tougher. Come here. We got us one. You see what we're using there. It's a really, really tiny swim bait. And finally fooled them. We've had a couple of them chase hair jigs and a couple little bites, but they've been tricky. So suspended bait, small, in early summer. And remember, if you're watching the video, it's really easy to become a member of the Smallmouth Alliance. We need your help. There's a donation of $25 for an adult and $5 for a junior angler. Every little bit helps us protect this beautiful lake and the resources that it has in it.